can all sit down. Good afternoon, everyone. What a lovely day it is today, isn't it? Fantastic. All for you and yours. So good afternoon, everyone, and particularly to the Mayor, our friends and guests from the University of the Arts London, and to all of you, the graduates, your families and friends. Welcome to Ravensbourne's graduation ceremony 2016. As Director of Ravensbourne, I'm really privileged and honoured to lead the ceremonies today. It has been a really remarkable year for Ravensbourne. I know I would say that, wouldn't I? But we've got an incredible amount to celebrate. Before I move on to some of those achievements, I've got to say a few thank yous, obviously. I think you'll agree, though, a huge thanks has got to go to your course leaders and the subject tutors, and the wider academic community at Ravensbourne. Many of them are here today. Alongside them, many graduates have had the support of, particularly of study skills tutors, welfare and employment support staff, and many of those people will have helped you get jobs after graduating. I also want to say thank you to the unsung heroes of today, and I know who you are. But those unsung heroes, you're sitting looking straight at me. You're the mums, the dads, the guardians, the siblings, the boyfriends, the girlfriends, the friends, all the family members who've quietly and unselfishly given your support to students graduating today. So thank you all. I mentioned earlier that during the past year we've had quite a number of successes at Ravensbourne. I'm not going to tell you all of them, but I'll give you a few edited highlights. This is our second year of listing in the QS World University Rankings by subject area. That's for art and design. We're actually ranked 8th in the UK, 13th in Europe, and in the top 50 in the world. And we're ranked that place because of the achievements of our graduates. Our employability rate remains really high, above average, at 95.3%. And that is really amazing. And that is because of the graduates of Ravensbourne. They go on to do amazing things. It demonstrates how much of an impact our students and graduates have in the creative industries in the UK. Our student services team this year were shortlisted for what we call the Oscars of the higher education world. They're known as the Thelmas, the Times Higher Education Leadership and Management Awards, for outstanding student services. And for any of you that views those services, I'm sure you'll agree with me. We were also awarded the National Association of Decorative and Fine Arts Societies Young People Award for the best event to creatively engage young people at the International Big Draw Awards 2016. So that's just a kind of a bit of a flavour of some of the things we're really good at. But it was also a year for us of a few firsts, a few things we've done for the first time. For the first time, we became the first institution in the UK to partner with an organisation called Material Connection, which means we have a very unique materials library in the library. It's a global materials consultancy, and this is the first of its kind in the UK. So we've had a lot of admiring glances from neighbouring universities, which is really lovely. We also became the very first UK institution to develop, curate and deliver a virtual reality UK festival. Now, for some people in the room, that's hard to imagine what that is. For others, no problem. We had leading experts from Google, from Sony, from Tesla and IBM, and they provided a really engaging programme. At one point, the hashtag VRUK was trending in the UK on Twitter. That made us extremely proud. We gained considerable national coverage in the Independent and the Huffington Post. And VRUK 2 is on its way in 2017. So watch this space, or should I say, get your headsets on and watch the virtual space. The other thing, of course, I know that many of you will remember is the 2016 degree show. where you're all able to come and see the work of our graduates and just be completely blown away. I was, anyway. I mean, I just think absolutely spectacular. From the opening day right the way through to the awards evening, we had an amazing awards evening. It kind of sent shivers down my spine some of the time. I was really constantly reminded. I was on a table with people from Radio 4 and from other parts of the creative industries, and they were actually fighting over some of our graduates and saying, I'm going to offer him a job at the end of it. No, I think I'm offering him a job at the end of it. And I was just thinking how proud you must be to have such fantastic graduates in your families. The degree show itself attracted over 6,000 visitors over the 3 days, and that is amazing because it's actually an increase of visitors of 115% from 2015. In fact, we almost don't know how we got people in. It was so crowded at times and so exciting. But anyway, as is the tradition and calibre of our students, they continue to win many awards, and I'm not going to give you a full list, because if I did, we'd probably overrun the ceremony by a couple of days, and there'd probably be some awards you've not a clue what some of them meant. But I will tell you, our students are extremely talented and very well recognised in design, media and technology worlds across the UK and across the whole globe. The other thing we have done over the last year is really to strengthen our meaningful partnerships in Greenwich and further afield. And we're very grateful to our local and regional partners, and specifically I would like to name a few. So the Royal Borough of Greenwich, and obviously to their figurehead, the Mayor, who's here today. To Digital Greenwich, we have a close partnership with them. With the O2, our very close neighbours, and the Peninsula property developers, Night Dragon. Now, one specific organisation we have very close relationships with is the Stationers' Company. They continue to kindly support Ravensbourne through a Stationers' bursary for the postgraduate programme, and we continue to play a really active role in the support of the Stationers' Crownwoods Academy, which is in Eltham, also in the Royal Borough of Greenwich, and that's a school which does seek not just success for all its students, but does encourage many of them to develop careers in the creative and content industries. One of our other really big partnerships is with Mozilla, which is an open source software company. That partnership flourishes, and we've embarked on plans to strengthen it further, going beyond hosting their annual Mozilla Festival, which is coming back to us in 2017. This year, we've also established a new partnership with one of their neighbours in Toronto, the Ontario College of Art and Design. It's also known as OCAD-U. And that new partnership will help both institutions to share and exchange business ideas around new course developments and also exploring research collaborations. So partnership is absolutely a key imperative for Ravensbourne. It underpins one of our key values, and one of those values is to be integrated with industry, and we really mean that. So I'd like to make a few thank yous to all of the industry engagements that we have, but I'll name a few specifically because of the projects that we run with them, with Marks and Spencer's, with Barclays, with Ticketmaster, Blippar, BBC Radio 4, Ogilvy, and many, many others. I won't go on to name all of them. But what they do is they help deepen and support the learning experience of our students, because it's about bringing a real-world experience to that learning. So I also want to thank the students, our partners, and all our staff who have really made this year truly amazing. And I know it's an overused word, particularly as it's in one of our hashtags, but it has been a truly amazing year. And one of the things I thought about trying to do when I was thinking of sort of a bit of a closing quote was looking for a quote that would fit both the media world and the fashion world. My background's originally from fashion. And then I was looking at films that featured fashion, and I discarded many of them because they showed all the people in the fashion world to be vacuous and shallow. And of course, that's not true, as some of our fashion graduates know. So the one I chose was the film The Incredibles, which is one of my favourite Pixar films, because there's this gorgeous character in The Incredibles called Edna Mode, who's a very wee fashion designer. And she does a good line in heroes' costumes and also capes as well, so I thought that she'd be fitting. But one of the things that she does say to the family of The Incredibles is to never look back, darling. It distracts from the now. So I'm going to focus on the now for just right now. And that's basically to carry on by saying, this is for our graduating students. And I can see you all waiting patiently. This isn't the end of your journey. This is just the beginning. And it marks the beginning of a very, very important phase of your life, about becoming, about discovering, and becoming who you are. We've only played a little part in that. But we want to know how your life as a graduate of Ravensbourne flourishes when you leave. So do keep in touch. Do let us know what you get on to do. Some of you, of course, will have fame thrust upon you, and some of you will succeed in other ways. And fame, let's face it, what is it? Self-defined. So whatever happens, Ravensbourne will always be here to continue to support you as a member of our alumni community. But specifically about today, I'm sure you've all been taking lots of photos already. And when those photos are when you're flicking through them on your phone, and you've published them on Facebook, on Twitter, on Snapchat, on Instagram, on Tumblr, remember, you are graduating from a world-class institution. You carry our name and reputation with you to all corners of the world. We're using the hashtag I am Ravensbourne today, and I hope you're proud. I know I'm really proud to say I am Ravensbourne. But on to the matters of today, as I said, let's not distract from the now. I'd like to call upon Professor Lawrence Zegan, Dean of Design at Ravensbourne, to say a few words and to begin the ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you very much. What's a very special and great honour to be here to present the awards to these, our students, our graduates from the Department of Architecture. And just to note, as the graduates collect their certificates, please join me in congratulating them all at the end of each course group. So watch for my cue. All of us here today have played a supporting role in their success. So let's join together and show our appreciation. So without further ado, it now gives me great pleasure to introduce to you this year's Ravensbourne graduands and proceed to the award of certificates for undergraduates from the School of Design. Thank you. And we start with BA Hons Architecture and Hasna Ahmed. Thank you very much. Christopher Burt. Jordan Saul Bizel. Sarah Jane Bonner. Abul Bashir. Troy Dehaney. Berkan Demir. Khalifa Gabalari. Abadir Hashi. Tamzin Emma Islam. Vasil Ivanov. Adrián Jiménez Escafulleri. Sabrina Kinunanen. Dagna Karolina Kolodinska. Thank you. Samuel Lewis. Georgi Manchev. Finn McLaughlin. Kamran Nair. Samir Rahman. Farzad Sarajidza. Avnur Samik. Napoleon Tolner. So if you could join with me and congratulate the graduates of BA Hons Architecture. And now for our graduates of BA Hons Interior Design and Environment Architectures, Victoria Bueno. Valeria Carnavali. Harriet Collins. Arvin Deberry. Luke Eve. Dominika Anna Gozdek. Iltyaz Kurt. Susan Le. Vienna Murdoch. Yon Su Oh. Marie-Thérèse Pinet. So once again, if I could ask you to join me in congratulating our graduates from Interior Design and Environment Architectures. I shall now hand over to Dr. Gary Pritchard, Dean of the School of Media.
Thank you, Professor Segan. It's now my great pleasure to proceed with the undergraduate awards for the School of Media. We're going to do something slightly different with this group. We're going to hold our applause until each course has gone through, and then we're going to give them an almighty round of applause once they've gone through for each course, okay? So the first candidates are for BA Honours Digital Film Production. Marcus Alexander Alberson. Mitchell Armstrong. Olatunbu Arwathan MFA. Alistair Baines. Samuel Robert Baker. Lewis Berry. Lewis Blakeney. Nicholas Edward Blythe. Nikita Bonigala. Chloe Louise Brown. Christopher Beckett Broomfield. Ellie Mae Callow. Joseph John Carnaby. Ludicia Castro Vazquez. Benjamin David Chamberlain. Aiz Christie. Christopher Chuki. Gisela Coronel Romero. Katrina Cota. Ellis Doig. Dejan Eccles. Louis Fernandez. Charlotte France.
I know what I do now.
Jack Frederick Gray. Aaron Green. Jack David Hannon. Elliot Nelson Hawkins Wemis. Samuel Harley Haynes Watkins. Van Lokorn Haimelasa Tachai. Natalia Holy. Joe Hollins. Daniel Hutchins. Sandy Indisari. Akil Kundanatala. Josephine Fiona Kyan. Jasmine Lahuag. Daniel Lawton. Tobias Leary. Teresa Maria Lee Donald. Tony Long. Chi Yan Amy Lowe. Laura Manners. Ben Marshall. Amy Noel McKinney. Daniel McKenna. George Morris. Joseph Nkadi. Brian Ubukeni. Rosa Michelle Ujende Gulan. Niichi Onyemba. Jordan Patterson. Callum Pearson. Jack Peagam. Jenny Rose Pemberton. Charlotte Regan. John William Rogers. Luke Shelley. Amia McCowie. Katie Adela Singer. Bradley Stern. Maxim Charles Turpin. Catherine Mary Williams. Young Hun Honey Yao. Will you please join me in congratulating the cohort from Digital Film Production? It's now my pleasure to introduce candidates from Digital Film Production Fast Track. Maharijad Hamad. Rosa Cuida Nadres Alves. Jake Beach. Michael David Calenda. Stephanie Bless Cleal. Siona Davis. Stephen Farrell. Noura Goudal. Jodie Eleanor Hadley-Powell. Ahmed Ibrahim. Abigail Dawn Jarvis. Hannes Johansson. Benjamin Jones Hunt. Sarah Khan. Hope Mason. Arta Matoli. Melody Christine Nicholas McCarthy. Raphael Piera Edwards. Sean Rees. Olivia Simonatiuk. Megan Sylvester. Isabel Slocum. Sophie Louisa Stacy. Veva Valati. And Justina Yabi McIntosh. Please join me in congratulating the Digital Film Production Fast Track. It's now my great pleasure to introduce candidates for BA Honours Digital Television Production. Aun Ali. Charlie Matthew Barber. Saffron Ann Bartlett. Rosie Bishop. Ben Joseph Bradbury. Maisie Shan. Christine Nicola Clyde. William John Francis Cook. Daniel Curley. Daniel Francis Dabiri Rad. Alina Davis. Daria Dikonovska. Bradley Thomas Fisher. Kieran Carl Kofi Gibbons. Amy Charlotte Granger. Jamie Graham. Abaro Mamika Adit Hastrup. Jack Hannin. Andrew Hasseltine. Thomas Anthony Hopkins. George Ingram. Alexander James. Ryan Jeffrey. Arnold Judd. Aduhu Raikat Arinola Kioli. Roberta Lambert. Joe Long. Adam Marshall. Evan Martinson. Mark McCauley. Rosie Marie McNamee. Nicole Gillian McPherson. Catherine Grace Mitchell. Jack Michael Mooney. Gregory Norman. Danny O'Connor. Danielle Pryor. Leva Puche. James Robbins. Emma Robry. Adrienne Rose. Matthew Rudland. Joshua Mark Smith. Emily Spong. Ryan Verdi. Christopher Walsh. Lucy Ann Wickham. Ryan Woodley. Can you please join me in congratulating the cohort from Digital Film? It's now my great pleasure to introduce our president of our student union, who happens to have just graduated too, so 2 for the price of 1. Can I introduce you, and it's a great pleasure to welcome you, Stefan Farrell.
I want to thank you all for being here today as we celebrate the class of 2016. I also want to give a shout out to my sister at the back and my mum. Thank you. I'd like to thank Linda, our director, and Jonathan Dury, the chair of the Board of Governors, for being here today. I'd also like to extend thanks to the Deans of Media and the Associate Deans, course leaders, and especially teaching and support staff at Ravensbourne for all they do for our students. And last but not least, you, our family and friends. As you sit here today celebrating the class of 2016, I hope you feel and share our great sense of achievement. Today, years of effort pay off. Today is the culmination of many sleepless nights, and I had a few of those myself. Today is the culmination of all those missed 9 a.m. lectures, and I missed a lot of those. Today is the bringing together of many things. Above all else, today is a recognition of our drive, our motivation, and our desire to succeed. The journeys that have led us today, here today are all different. Our experiences up to this point are not the same. What we all collectively share is an ability to rise to a challenge. The times where you couldn't quite connect with a brief, but powered through and tried your best. The times where you struggled to find the motivation to write an essay, but you still wrote it. Today, the culmination of our hard work, of our persistence, of our dreams and aspirations Today is the culmination of our hard work, of our persistence, of our dreams and aspirations. Today, we all deserve to be proud. The past 3 years of our lives have been filled with growth and change as we build towards the next chapter of our lives. I never thought I'd use a quote about a bumblebee in a speech before, but here goes. Earl Bacon said, "By all reckoning, the bumblebee is aerodynamically unsound and shouldn't be able to fly. Yet the little bee gets those wings going like a turbojet and flies to every plant its chubby little body can get its body on." Bumblebees are the most persistent creatures. They don't know that they can't fly, so they just keep buzzing around. Like the lowly bumblebee, honoured graduates, never give in to pessimism, don't know that you can't fly, and you will soar like an eagle. The next stages of our life are daunting. They are new and exciting, but not without their challenges. But we've all been challenged before. The next stage is unknown to us, but we will explore it with creativity and confidence. The next stage is ours for the making. Our aspirations are the scaffolding for a successful career. Our dreams are the cement that pave the way for our futures. Our time at Ravensbourne has given us the eagerness to keep learning, to keep striving, to keep building ourselves. Use the skills you've gained and the life lessons you've learned about yourselves to continue your journey of growth and exploration. Share your skills and talents and be an inspiration for those who seek to follow in your footsteps. What the class of 2016 has achieved is amazing. What they have gained, invaluable. I hope you, our friends and families, are glowing with pride, and our lecturers are happy in the knowledge that they have educated the next generation of industry practitioners. On this day, our graduation, I wish us nothing but the best in the future. I wish us all long and fruitful careers, and I hope no matter how daunting it gets out there, you all remember why Ravensbourne's motto is amazing things happen here. H. Jackson Brown Jr. said, "The best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today." Well, class of 2016, we've been doing our best for the past 3 years. We thought of amazing things, we've created amazing things, we delivered amazing things. So let's continue to be amazing. Thank you very much. I'd now like to hand over to Jonathan Dury, the chair of our Board of Governors.
Thank you for your help. Well done. Hi. Congratulations, Stefan. Stefan's the president of our Students' Union and a representative of all the graduates today. How do you feel? Pretty good, eh? I feel pretty pleased, and it's an honour for me to be here representing our Board of Governors. As a group, we're responsible for and very proud of the institution. First, on behalf of the board, I'm delighted to thank our Chief Executive, Linda Drew, and the entire staff of Ravensbourne. Linda and her team are people who care deeply about teaching, learning, and research. Their results, your family's results, speak for themselves. Next, I want to thank the family and friends who are here, either in person or in spirit. Your support is more important than perhaps you'll ever realize. Life is so much easier when you have people you care about to cheer you on. So thank you. And thank you to those who have contributed to the Governor's Bursary Fund, which I think includes all the governors themselves, such as our confidence in the institution. Those donations will make it more possible for students to choose Ravensbourne with all the advantages of employability and so on that this confers. And of course, congratulations most of all to the graduates. They've worked so hard for the much-deserved recognition they've received today, and they're the reason that we're all here. Now, I know that anything that I try to tell graduates, not only because they're outside and not inside, but mainly because it's graduation day, that anything I told them right now would go in one ear and straight out of the other. And we've all know what that sort of experience is like when you have that excitement and you're not really listening to anything else. So what I want is a favor from you, if I may. And the favor is that I've got just a couple of things that I wanted to pass on to those people outside, but they're in no state to hear what I'm saying. And probably you're not either, but maybe you'll be able to pass on some of those things. As someone who's employed a lot of creative, talented, and diverse people over the years, I've got a few suggestions. Now, you know, and they know, that the values of this place are to do with creativity and talent and celebrating diversity. So we take that for granted. But there are 5 other things I'd like to mention. And these are the things that, in my mind, separate the great from the good. The first is to be ambitious. Aim as high as you think you're able, and then aim higher still. So many people I've met don't quite fulfill their dreams or have the effect on the world that they might have because they don't aim high enough. My second is to be connected. The networks that they make, the people they know, the people they rate, the people they trust, they are worth rubies. Cultivate those connections. Build relationships before they need to call on them. For them, the no-brainer is to join the alumni network here at Ravensbourne to keep in touch and come to events. That really is a no-brainer. But you need to encourage them to go further than that and build wider networks. Be curious. The third is to be curious. Einstein famously, Einstein was quoted as saying almost everything, but he said, I believe he said, "I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious." Now, Einstein sounds to me like he wasn't perhaps the best judge of his own talent, but he was right about curiosity. Insatiable curiosity opens doors and makes interesting things happen. And along with curiosity come doubt and healthy questioning, which are, of course, the godparents of innovation. My fourth is ask them, please, beseech them, to do the right thing. You can go through life keeping your nose clean and out of trouble. That's okay, but that's the absolute bare minimum. I implore you to tell them, faced with choices in business, in whatever they're doing, do the things that will reflect well on themselves, their families, their communities, and on Ravensbourne too. Do the right thing, make the world a better place. As Michelle Obama said recently with passionate dignity, when they go low, we go high. And finally, number 5, empathy. Can you learn to think yourself into someone else's head and into their hearts? Goodness knows empathy seems to be sadly lacking in both the US and UK politics, and I fear in European politics too. Empathy makes the world a better place. And in business, cultivate empathy, and frankly, you're more likely to understand your customers too. So there you go. 5 rules to increase their chances of fulfilling their dreams and the dreams that we all have for them. They should be easy enough to remember. A for ambitious, B for be connected, C for curiosity, D for do the right thing, and E for empathy. I wish them all a lifetime of love, happiness, success, continual learning, and of course, a spark in their hearts for Ravensbourne. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of the formal proceedings now. It remains for me to ask you please to remain seated until the platform party have left. And thank you again.